Welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. The last time we solved a conspiracy within our home country, caught a murderer, and found out that we did not eat the steak.
We did not.
No. And this time we'll be picking up because apparently Kazuma had something that he wanted to tell us. So, the case that's about to begin, it's interesting because I know the solution to the mystery, but almost nothing else. I've never actually played or watched this case before.
And neither have I, obviously.
Well, yeah, obviously you haven't, but yeah, apart from one bit at the beginning, which was used in a lot of demos and trailers, but I'll talk about that when we get there. So this is going to be a bit of an interesting experience for me. I haven't actually seen very much of this case apart from the very end. But anyway, here we go. Oh, also I've changed the voices to English, and you should be noticing that in a moment.
Okay. Unbreakable.
In a corner of that small, dark room, Sholmes and I waited with bated breath. In time, there came from the ventilator a hiss and a soft, almost growl-like sound. Suddenly, Sholmes sprang into action, lashing furiously with his cane at a point in the darkness. "You see it, Wilson?" he yelled, his tense voice reverberating through the air. I raised my dark lantern's shutter, and the room slowly came into view. Sholmes was staring intently at one particular corner when he started whispering to me. The victim's most perplexing final words. The speckled band. I believe this is the terrible coil to which you referred, Wilson. In front of us was an enormous adder, its fangs bared as it threatened to strike. It truly was the most terrible speckled band I had ever seen.
Ooh.
So, that's actually a reference to a real Sherlock Holmes story, The Adventure of the Speckled Band. And I've actually read that short story myself a little bit ago. Oh, actually, another cutscene.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder. Pray, do excuse me. The cabin door was bolted from the inside when the man was killed. No marks to suggest the bolt was tampered with in any way. So, this would appear to be a locked room mystery. In his final moments, the victim scrawled a message on the floor. Almost certainly with the ink from this upset bottle. A Russian word. So, the victim was a Russian man then. And the letters are well formed, suggesting he was compos mentis at the time. This is a most extraordinary script. And evidently not penned by the same hand as this message. In fact, I deduce it was written by someone of a different nationality. This paper seal was placed just prior to the incident, by the victim himself, I would venture. Well, what have we here?
Who are you, and what do you think you're doing here?
No one must touch before maritime police come. We must wait!
Shh. That won't be necessary. You see, in less than 5 seconds from now, I will reveal the killer to you.
What? Don't be absurd. This is murder. An cabin locked from inside.
Ah yes, the locked room. But that mystery is paper thin.
You don't mean the culprit is in there?
Who are you, and where have you come from?
I'm a great British consultant detective, the only one in the world. Sherlock Holmes. I presume you must have heard of me.
That was awesome.
I knew we'd be meeting that guy, but I didn't realize we'd be meeting him so soon.
That was awesome.
So, yeah, what I was saying before about, it's a reference to a story called The Adventure of the Speckled Band. I've read it. This case does make a few references to that, but reading that story won't spoil you on this case, nor will this case spoil you on that story. It's kind of like, it's not necessary to understand this, basically. It's self-contained, it just references, home stuff occasionally.
Okay, that's good to know. I did appreciate the Sherlock Holmes voice acting, right? Sorry, Sherlock Sholmes.
Sherlock, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
my bad.
Totally not. No, it's Sholmes and Wilson. Definitely not Holmes and Watson at all, no.
But the voice acting was great.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's great. It's great. People love his voice actor. Although I should say, I still can't believe the Holmes estate had problems with this and not with the Will Ferrell movie that got, several Razzies.
Oh, yeah. Pick your battles, I suppose. Yeah.
I think I recognize the kanji for justice in that Japanese hanging scroll.
Oh.
But that's not what we should be concerned with right now.
Oh no, not again. Come on, man.
I mean, it's pretty typical for Ace Attorney protagonists to get accused of murder, but twice, not just in one game, but 2 cases in a row.
Exactly.
Now, you might have recognized one of the sailors, though, in that cutscene, if you were looking closely.
Wait. No. Yep, I thought that was coming.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I was right about in the last case. The question he was going to ask was, "Will you come to England with me?"
Yeah, but no, because I'm coming into this completely blind. I didn't realize. I don't want him to be dead at all, let alone in the beginning of case 2.
Yeah, they advertise Kazuma quite a lot, but he turned out to be like Mia, I guess.
I'm gonna say it's like a Mia.
Yeah. It's always like, it's kind of a gamble when you do that. You like advertise a character so much and then they end up getting killed off early, but like, you know, you risk the fans getting too attached. But in this case, I think, you know, I think they did it well enough. But I mean, there's still, Ace Attorney has a pretty bad track record when it comes to mentors and surviving.
Surviving / not being evil.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I say that in an Ace Attorney game, if you're a mentor to a protagonist, you will either be dead or evil. There's, like, no real exceptions.
Oh.
For some reason I'm getting reminded of the scene in Road to El Dorado where they get in barrels on that ship.
Yeah.
And 50 days, yeah, like it did take a long time for ocean voyages.
Mm.
I suppose, you know, in case they get caught, so, you know, she doesn't get charged with anything.
Yeah, I wondered.
So that was a do not disturb sign.
Still got about 35 days left, so just over a month.
But that's just to England. They could be stopping over somewhere.
That's true. There you go. We'll leave you the next one.
And just like case one, everyone's already treating him like he's a murderer. Well, yeah, we admitted to the stowing away, but... Aha! This is our official tutorial on questioning people.
Hey.
Although it's more the other way around. We're the one being questioned. So we do have a court record option. We got the University College pin here. And this.
There you go.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too. I don't know if I don't know if there would be a lot of Russian people in this day and in this age who would speak Japanese.
Yeah, I was wondering that as well.
Especially since, like, there was a pretty big Russian-Japanese war, I think, in a few years after this game is set too. So,
I'm not wondering if anyone's translated the Russian word yet.
yeah, we don't really know what that means. Just thought, though, you'd think that if the seal was still on the door, like, you know, he would have still been inside that closet. Like, he would have had to have got out, killed him, got back in, then who would have put the seal back on the door? It just...
That's
I don't know.
true.
It just doesn't really make sense to me. Like, how could the seal have still been there? Well, were you inside this cabin?
Of course.
Yeah, this is an interesting situation where you've got someone who isn't exactly a forensics expert. I'm reminded, like, wasn't there like an NCIS episode where the entire episode was just on a ship?
Oh, that rings a bell, actually.
Like, murder on a ship is kind of common because it means there's nowhere for the suspects to go.
Exactly. It's like right behind murder in a quaint English village.
And trains are...
Oh,
I
yep,
mean,
yep, trains.
pretty much every train murder is a reference to a certain story, though. Murder on a plane as well is, probably for the same reasons as ships. This is that classic writing a message with their finger kind of situation. So now I'm wondering, like, in a lot of these locked room mysteries, it often tends to be, like, the trick is often that the bolt on the door was already broken before they got into the room. Like, the killer broke it, and then to make it look like when everyone broke in, that's when it was broken, but in fact it was broken long before that.
And I'm wondering what Ryunosuke was doing, if he was asleep in the wardrobe, or how did he not hear anything?
Yeah, true.
Oh, there you go.
Exactly as he's saying right now.
Oh, he got knocked out.
Yeah, because you'd think that, I mean, if like, there was a murder, you'd think, like, it would be audible. The phantom roommate, who's there for 2 weeks and you never know. Yes, this music again. Whenever someone says nothing, it's nothing in fiction, it's never nothing.
Yep.
If only we had a Magatama so we could see his Cyclops.
Yep. I don't remember. Oh, it's drugged. It's the kitchen staff.
It's just like in the last case, we had a kitchen that turned out like a restaurant kitchen that turned out to have a seedy underbelly, and now this ship does too.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, there's a whole lot of signs of drugging here. Because, I mean, her father's a medical professor, so maybe she's recognizing symptoms? I don't know.
No. We're gonna lawyer our way out of this. Yeah. Oh yeah, what a boss.
How am I supposed to when I'm upside down right now?
Ah, this could be the what you were saying before about the paper slip being intact on the wardrobe. Yeah, nice. I think you worked it out already.
Yes!
Still saying yes. It says Akeruna. I think like Ake is like open. I think it might be like sort of like don't
open.
like Akerunai or something, like a contraction of that. Yeah, wow, okay. I called it exactly.
You did.
I mean, it is the only piece of evidence we have apart from the pin, but I at least caught on to the logic for it.
Hey.
We had this big sort of dramatic conversation while he was like I'm just picturing that he was like just on the floor with like his it's hard for me to describe, but like his legs were sort of up in the air and his body was sort of bent like backwards.
Magic. That's just doing a job.
I thought I was going to say that, actually. We shall avenge it with the truth. But, yeah, this is our first investigation segment. But we probably can't... Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, if we try and move, we're going to be on the floor again and upside down.
Yep. This is the investigation music?
Yeah, it's one of my favorites in the series.
Yeah.
But that's the case for a lot of music in this game.
Mm.
I just want to see what happens if I present the university pin. Okay, now let's just examine it. X to present. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, no funny dialogue for doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like often, you know, if you present random evidence to people, you get interesting conversations. So, regarding investigation, I'm still like, I'm not sure exactly how to handle this, but I guess if you see anything interesting that you want me to examine, you can point it out.
Yeah, that sounds good. I mean,
Like,
there's a
is
lot
there
of things here.
anything right now that you'd like me to look at? I mean, there's a lot that jumps out to me
so
personally.
much. We could start with the obvious things like we could go left to right, or we could go like floor to ceiling. Because I mean, there's obviously the ink bottle and the writing, but then I'm quite interested in the books and the statue are knocked over. On the wall.
I'm personally interested in this vent too, and this scroll for some reason.
Maybe let's start there.
Like here?
Yeah. Didn't in the opening Herlock Sholmes clip, didn't they mention a ventilator?
Yes, they did mention a ventilator. Yes, we don't want it to be like Titanic, I was about to say, but getting into something else here.
Oh, tutorial. I wonder where this was going.
Yeah, stuck inside somewhere. So you wanted to look at these. The thing is, I actually have one of those pens. I've never used it, though.
I forgot you had one.
Yeah, I think it was a birthday gift, but I never really figured out how to use it. Oh, the last entry's incomplete. There's also a candlestick that's knocked over.
And a cup.
Yeah, it looks like a pot of green tea. Oh no.
Ah!
But I mean, it could be really important because, like, again, it's one of those cases where they died in the middle of writing it.
Exactly.
Like the beast of Ah.
That's right, the beast of Ah. Yeah.
Didn't they have like a really complicated discussion in that film about how, but like, if you got like killed in the middle of writing it, you wouldn't write Ah.
Exactly. There's
Anyway.
a little tick when you've investigated. Interesting.
Yeah, there's that. But there's no tick on this yet. Oh, I was wondering if it was something like that.
Yeah.
The servants probably don't think it's magical.
No.
Oh, are we seriously gonna pull a could you come in here for a moment and then thank you, that will be all. Last time I do that today, I promise. Okay, I want to check this too, even though we've already been inside that.
Hmm.
Yes, conveniently, it meant that we didn't see what happened. I guess we can examine the bed as well. Okay, yeah, nothing there. Anything else that jumps out to you?
I like the pipe on the left-hand corner.
That there?
Yes.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too. Except it's not, like, highlighted. Yeah, unfortunately doesn't seem like, Can't examine that either. Yeah, it's like anything that's sort of highlighted like that.
Yeah, I'm keen for that one, because again, all the books and the statue have toppled over.
Oh yeah, the statue, I just noticed that. There's a statue in there. Yeah. I mean, that easily could have been if they were rocked by a wave.
That's what I was about to say, yeah. Oh, Poseidon? Oh, I guess it depends which god and from which culture.
Yeah, because if everything fell in the same direction, it would suggest, like, being jostled by the sea, but, Today I feel the sudden urge to destroy the library.
Books! Statues! Fall to my wrath.
Okay, a little closer. Hey, you were telling him not to tamper with the crime scene. Isn't that tampering?
Exactly.
Everything should be exactly as it was left. Otherwise, we won't know. Yeah. Could be important evidence. SS Burya. I'm actually not sure what the pun in that is. I know that it was changed from the Japanese version, I think, but I'm still not sure what the pun is.
Oh, what about the sword?
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Pets are also strictly forbidden.
But I feel like that would be a good gimmick for a witness in this case, to have a pet hidden somewhere on their person.
Okay, that's great. I've missed investigation lines like this. It's just like when people like talk about Ace Attorney, it's often about the trials, but I think the investigations have a lot of really great moments too.
They do.
It's just the banter with the assistants. There's always just so many great examples.
Is it a stepladder or a ladder?
Yes. Apparently that argument is kind of in this game.
Hey.
Because there's something like in the achievement list on that. Okay. Well, I guess we should examine the dangerous object then.
Exactly.
Yes, even to places where, like, how would that, like they would have metal detectors, like, at the gates here, but, like, surely you'd think they would do some kind of investigation. Oh, okay.
Oh,
right.
there you go, yeah.
I mean, a lot of the time, like, the families did have swords that were sort of passed down, and they were actually very sort of, like, they were kind of an heirloom, and they had symbolic significance. And now everyone's depressed again. I do know that the kanji on that, I think it says justice. I'm pretty sure that's... Yeah, Segi, yes, justice,
Hey.
yep. Yeah, so the first is, like, correct or right, and then the second, I think, is the same kanji that's in summer.
Oh.
Oh, then that must have been his calligraphy, okay.
She has a very good stare.
I just noticed there's like the tablecloth here seems a little bit folded.
I was about to say that, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It seems like there's been a struggle here, so that's more evidence that Ryunosuke was drugged, because he probably would have noticed a struggle, even if he was asleep.
Hey. No.
So I'm guessing that is the dinner?
Yeah, let's have a look. Roast chicken, right?
And now I want roast chicken.
Oh, maybe it was intended. Oh, of course, because if no one else knew he was there, the chicken was intended for Kazuma. Oh.
And now I'm suddenly thinking of Ileana from Path of Radiance.
Yes.
Okay, we'll already examined that. I think we've checked... the door. We probably need to check the door as well.
The sailor, and also the ink, the writing.
Yeah, I'm
the
leaving all
blood on
that
the
till
floor,
last,
but that's
because...
what I was thinking, yeah.
Because I get the feeling that's going to be, you know, the main thing, and that's, like, once you investigate everything that's important, like, it'll probably automatically progress to the next part.
Yeah.
And then you might miss some funny conversations.
It's at the event.
The glare of doom. Okay, I guess we can...
Hello. Yeah, I thought he'd just talk about how you did it. Just like those bailiffs.
I was just thinking that. I was about to say first the bailiffs and now this guy. Okay, I suppose we should investigate the ink and stuff now.
What's a Netsuke?
I think it's just what she's describing, like a fastener for a kimono. It's like something was dragged there.
I thought it might have been a dried bloodstain, but you're right, because I remember they said there were no external signs of injury on the body. So interesting.
And it happened so recently, the bloodstain wouldn't have dried.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, here's the ink bottle.
Oh, the traveling cake.
Extremely painful memories.
Oh no. Oh.
Okay, so yeah, it's just the body and that message now.
I wonder if it's one of those puzzles where it looks like Russian, but it's actually something else, or it's got a dual meaning, but I guess we'll find out. Ask the crewman. Suspiciously tall. Hello.
Today is the day of people being upside down, it seems.
That's true. Isn't he also sitting on top of the notebook and other evidence? Oh, hello. How the deuce did I know that? Oh dear. Oh dear. Um. Oh no!
I thought... I half expected she was going, so it's true. This man is a complete idiot.
No, don't give in to the fangirling.
And 3.
Then again. Should keep a takedown tally. Obviously.
Like, I half expect someone to go, well, that's what you will say until I pull off your mask!
Like, oh, that's exactly what a Russian revolutionary would say. Yes, but that one was relatively straightforward because he's wearing handcuffs. And on his way to London.
Yes, like, 5% of that deduction was true. That makes the entire thing true.
Exactly.
I saw, like, I think it was on QI, there was this huge speech about how, like, Sherlock Holmes's deduction, like, deductive reasoning is not technically deductive, it's actually, like, inductive, I think.
Inductive? Yeah, because from memory, deductive is when you already have a hypothesis and you're seeking to prove it, but inductive is where you take evidence to then produce a hypothesis, if that makes sense.
Ah, okay.
That's from my university days, and I could be remembering completely wrong, so don't take my word for it, but that's
Wow, that definitely sounds better than what I could have come up with, though. Oh, here it comes.
Hey, the music. Sherlock Sholmes, I love it.